Hi friends, this is CAD Model tutorial number 2. So we are going to build this lovely kind of arched, combination arch and H shape, okay? So first thing is we need to know that we are working in millimeters. So I need to come up here to my document settings, click my caret out. I need to click on change active units and flip it from inches to millimeters and press OK. Next thing's good thing to get in the habit of doing is while we work in the cloud, this doesn't auto save like Google does. So let's go ahead and save this file. I'm going to save it as Macon's CAD model number 2. Do that. The other thing I need to do is I need to create my component to do all my work here. And so we will name that, name our component because we only have one component to this little project. I'm going to also name it Macon's CAD model 2. All right, I've done that. Now I'm ready to create my sketch. So I'm going to choose the create drop down, create sketch. I'm going to choose the front plane so that I'm in the XY with the Z coming up. I'm going to click in my workspace and here I am ready to go. So the trick again with these models is figuring out which surface to draw and which to extrude, and then any other actions you might need to take after you've drawn and extruded. So in looking at this, it looks to me like the best place to start is to sketch this front view with the arch and kind of this H going up. All right, and then we can extrude it back the 40 millimeters to give it the depth. And we're seeing from our top view, what we're seeing here is the solid lines, these rectangles here, match up with this rectangle up here, this rectangle there. These through lines line up with the arch there. All right. I'm going to start with the arch, and I'm going to draw the arch using the circle tool. So I have the data that says that the arch has a radius of 15 millimeters. So I'm going to come up here to the circle tool, and I'm using the center diameter tool, and I'm going to place at the center origin because that makes life a little easier sometimes, and I'm going to type 30 millimeters. So there's this top part here is going to be my arch. So here I'm going to draw my surfaces here, okay? And so I'm going to come off the midpoint of my circle, 7.5 millimeters, right? Okay, so I've made my arch, and then midpoint of the arch, 7.5 centimeters. So I'm going to use the line tool, midpoint of my arch, okay, pull 7.5, type enter. Now I need to come up 35 millimeters. Okay, and I need to come across 15 millimeters. So far I'm not having to do too much thinking. I need to come down 10 millimeters. Now I need to come across. Uh-oh. I don't have this distance anyplace. I'm not told it. It's not labeled. Well, you are told it. It's just not labeled. You have to do some thinking. Okay? So what we need, perhaps, if we don't have this distance, if we knew the distance all the way across this face, we could then subtract out this 15 millimeters, the other 15 millimeters over here, right? So we have to do some detective work. Let's see. If we look at the front view, we know up here is 15, 15. Yep, that matched over here. We have its 40 back. That matches over here. We have its 35 tall. But we still are kind of missing this front. But let's see what we do have. We do have that this little piece here is 7.5. And we know that we have 2 of those. So 7.5 plus 7.5 is 15 by my math. Now, what do we know here? This distance across, well, we know this circle or this arch has a radius of 15, but drawn as a circle, that means it has a diameter of 30 millimeters. So if we take the 30 millimeter diameter and add 7.5 and 7.5, or a total of 15 millimeters, we get a total of 45 millimeters, right? So, and again, let's see. So now we need to, we're still trying to figure out how to draw this piece. Well, if we know all the way across is 45 millimeters, and the puzzle we have is this piece in the middle. If we have 15 and 15 gets us to 30, 45 minus 30, lo and behold, I believe is 15. So let's see if this works out. I'm going to keep on keeping on. So here I'm going to draw another line segment that's 15. I'm going to go up 10, right? I'm going to come across 15. I need to come down 35 again. And then I need to close my gap to 7.5. And it's really important in order for this to work that we click and we're going to pull all the way to touch the edge of the circle and we're going to type 7.5. Okay. Now we should be able to come up here to our modify menu, click modify, and come let's do this. Let's use our tangent tool again. Tangent. It's making it tangent to the bottom. Oh, but watch, I bet if we then go tangent circle to this, that fix it. It's over constrained. Okay. Let's just try doing this. Control Z. I want the circle tangent to that line. Now let's see if we can. Come on. Nope, it's still going to trim the whole circle. Let's move some. To move the dimensions, I'm just clicking and pulling on them to kind of get them out of the way to help make it easier to see what I've got going on. Now, I'm going to come trim There it went. Alrighty. So now I have my sketch. Need to press Finish Sketch. And there we have it. All right, so now we want to extrude. And we want to extrude it 40 millimeters. And to check to make sure extruded, we click our home view, and there it is. All right, CAD Model 2. Oh, and we got to personalize it. So press A. And I'm going to go, I haven't done, actually go, let's go glossy red. There we go. So you make it whatever color you would like. I've gone, and oh, don't forget, if you want, press A again. If you double click on it up here, like you can have some fun and make it, I don't know, like there's orange. I'm just trying to get pink. There we go, pink. Okay, so you can have some fun doing whatever color you'd like. I think I'm gonna stick with just my glossy red. Glossy red. Okay, but you personalize it for you. All right, that's CAD model number 2. Best of luck. Let us know if you have questions. Bye.